Good evening, everybody. My name is Weldon Hastings from Weldon PC. It's Wednesday at 5:30, and it's time for our weekly webinar. This week we're going to be covering getting your PC to Windows 10. Before we start, it's important for you to know that we will be recording this. You're free to use the web conference feature, so you can dial in straight through the internet show as well. And those are your options there. So we're going to go ahead and move forward. This webinar is being recorded so it can be played back at a later time. Please share this with anybody you have on social media. Share it with friends and family. And I appreciate everybody's support. And let's keep going. The best way to view this is going to be through Internet Explorer or through Firefox in order to listen to or view the presentation and all of the information here. If you're dialing in and you want to watch the slideshow presentation, go to join.freeconferencecall.com PC. So why the need to upgrade to Windows 10? Well, on January 13th of 2020, Windows 7 is going to become end-of-life. What does that mean for you? That means that you browsing the internet will no longer be safe. It will be more, there could be more malicious attacks then than there are now, because there will be no security updates provided by Microsoft as of that date. So, if you have Windows 7, the time to upgrade is now. And there are some serious cost savings in doing this, not only for home users, but all working, which most of you are. Please make sure you mention this at work. The incidence of virus infections and malware will increase immediately following that final update. Moving forward, new hardware may not be supported and will be less and less as time progresses. Software released after the end-of-life date may also not work. So if you, for instance, purchase whatever is going to come after Office 365, chances are it'll probably work, but other pieces of software like similar to that may not work. So that's something to take into consideration while doing this. So some of the new features in Windows 10, it's not so bad. You can actually get it to look pretty close to Windows 7. But Windows 10 has better overall performance than Windows 7 or 8.1. There is an addition of the ability of voice commands with Cortana, so you can actually speak to Cortana and it will respond and do things like go to the internet, check a calendar appointment, and quite a bit more with the Cortana feature. Obviously, our biggest thing is going to be system security. That's going to be better. You're going to be better protected as time goes on. The new live start menu has tiles on it, and it kind of rearranges as you use it. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more later on. And the other new feature in Windows 10 is the ability to use Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is a replacement to Internet Explorer, but you also have the Internet Explorer option. What if I don't like the look of Windows 10? Well, excuse me, you may not be alone. Since Windows 7, we've gone through Windows 8 and 8.1. We've skipped 9 and gone right to 10. Windows 8 didn't have the general computer user in mind. With clunky home people were kind of looking forward to the Windows 10 platform anyway, because it's kind of a mesh of some new features and Windows 8 and 8.1 and Windows 7. You have two options. You can either learn Windows 10 as you see it, so we don't modify it, we just install Windows 10, and you kind of learn the oddities that there are, or we can give you some third-party applications which are very small and work very well, and we can also bring Internet Explorer to the foreground so you can use it instead of Microsoft Edge, as a lot of our customers have found like Microsoft Edge that much. So there is some customization, and we can get you back to a relatively Windows 7-esque look. However, it's still going to be Windows 10. Some additional benefits of upgrading. There's really a lot to list. For home users and for business users, doctor's offices, your local government offices, as we approach the end of the year, people are going to be scrambling to perform the update, so you need to get ahead of that pack. There's also going to be some cost increases from Microsoft for the software after July 4th. So really the time to start planning your update is now. Upgrading means that business cards through the computer are now compliant or will remain compliant. Your doctor's offices will remain HIPAA compliant, so your patient data will be safe. Your local government office will retain your data safely. Unlike the crash in Akron, the successful hack attempt in Akron about a month and a half ago. The cost of upgrading, like I said, will increase by 20%, maybe a little bit more on July 4th of 2019, because at that time the cost of the upgrade will come back. If you have a business, or if you are going to refer a business to upgrade, the only things you need to concern yourself with are scheduling it early, plan it accordingly, and you need to communicate frequently with your IT provider or computer consultant. Don't just try to upgrade. Don't tell them just to upgrade. If they don't have somebody who is well-versed in the computer system as they should be, if you start the upgrade process, you can experience data loss. It may not be done right, and your computer may actually run slower. Our goal here is just to eliminate the downtime by setting up the consultation now. Let's protect you and your business and your employees against data loss or security breaches. You need to continue being proactive. Not much different from a home user. Again, it's more, let's schedule this early, let's plan accordingly, and provider or consult. Bring your computer in for a fast, free consultation. It's not affordable, it's free. We will look at your computer, we'll tell you if it's worth the upgrade or if it's worth you getting another computer, but the option will ultimately lie with you. This is we're working together on this. You need to protect yourself against the data loss and the security breaches. If you look at your checking account or purchase anything online, your bank information is all transmitted over the internet. It can be intercepted. You can be vulnerable. You will be vulnerable. Continue being proactive. For our current remote management clients, this is kind of a big one. You are already protected. Fret not. We will be checking our list to see who is reaching the deadline here. We'll be reaching out to you guys and letting you know if you need to have an upgrade performed. Our remote management clients will save at least 20%, if not a lot more, on upgrading. Management clients will receive priority servicing for their continued commitment to us. So everybody who has been in the program or has signed up and has been with the program, because you've continued your loyalty to us, we only can turn that around and continue that loyalty to you. Again, for our remote management clients, or potential remote management clients. If you're looking to enroll in remote management, you can do that today. If you visit weldonpc.com, click on remote management, and you can pick the package you want to sign up with. 1 year purchase of remote management will get you the discounts that we have offered, and you're going to see those discounts closer to the end of the presentation. And obviously you're going to receive the ongoing benefits of the remote management program we offer, which includes system health monitoring. So let's say your hard drive is slowly going bad, we'll be able to see that, or quite a few number of other things. The managed antivirus is an antivirus that notifies the staff here. We're able to help you with that behind the scenes or remotely, generally without your interaction. You'll also receive frequent updates that tells you that we have done some items behind the scenes, not necessarily logging into your computer. We have a dashboard that we're actually going to be covering in the next couple of weeks, that you'll be able to see what we have going on. So the cost of upgrading. I am very transparent in our pricing. I'm not ashamed of our pricing. Our pricing is excellent. The normal cost of the upgrade is normally $219.95. Coming in off the streets, we always perform a diagnostic because we're not trying to, if we don't do the diagnostic, we shortchange you. And the reason why we shortchange you by not doing a diagnostic is because if we just slap Windows of any version on your computer and your computer has other issues, you're just taking your computer home to bring your computer back in. That's not the purpose of doing the upgrade. So we always do a diagnostic first. If you're going to take part in the special proactive upgrade pricing, which is going to end on July 4th of 2019, that price with the diagnostic is going to be $199.95. Not a huge savings, but every little dollar helps. For my remote management clients, and if anybody wants to sign up for remote management, $139.95. Now earlier we were discussing the increase at July 4. On the 4th of July, we're going to increase that because of the cost of Windows. For our remote management subscribers, we're going to continue to honor that all the way up until and even shortly past that January 13th, January 14th deadline. So, if you are dialed in by phone and you want to unmute, we're going to switch over to a question and answer session. And again, I have to remind you, this is being recorded, so it out to everybody. I'm going to switch us over to question and answer mode. Excuse me. If you're on a PC or a phone and you want to unmute to ask a question, you can select the little chat bubble, and that will give you the opportunity to answer a question or ask a question. So we'll take a minute. I'll go silent, and if anybody joins in, please by all means ask your questions. There have been no questions, nothing started in the chat, so we're going to continue. Questions about upgrading. If you have questions, give us a call. Our phone number is 216-475-0661. We are open noon to 8 Monday through Friday. We're closed on the weekends. You can email info@weldonpc.com. You can stop in our office located at 5829 Turney Road, Garfield Heights, Ohio, 44125. Again, I want to thank you for stopping by to watch this webinar. We'll be doing webinars every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. and they'll be available broadcast later today.